Good morning, guys. It's the next day. We just made it to the hunting spot, and it's still pretty early. Got plenty of time to get in there before the sun comes up. We're gonna hike in a little deeper today, but got a good feeling. The weather's supposed to be good today, so hopefully we can turn up some bigger deer today and get something killed. So let's get after it. Well, we made it to the glassing knob, and I'm glassing for probably half an hour now. Finally turned up my first buck of the day. Just a little fork horn or 2-point with eye guards. I don't even think I'm gonna pull the spotter out, get any video of him. He's just a little guy. There's a bunch of coyotes running through this canyon this morning. I glassed those up too, so that explains why there's not as many deer this morning as there was yesterday. But I think I'm gonna give it a little more time, glass a little more, and then pack up and head up to the next glassing knob and try to get back into here to some of these remote canyons where I think there's probably some good bucks right now. So it's a little colder today, which is good. Well, getting into a little bit more deer. I've seen 3 does back up in here. Still no bucks, so I'm gonna cut across this canyon and go glass the backside of it. Hopefully turn up a lot more over there. The weather's awesome today, cloudy, overcast, so they gotta be in here somewhere. Well, I finally made it to this back canyon. Started glassing, glassed up 5 does right off the bat. Finally found a good buck. I don't think he's a giant, but kind of a real tall, cool looking buck, but right there. So I don't know, we'll probably watch him for a little while, see what he does. I still have a lot of country in here to glass, so excited to finally start getting into the deer though and find a halfway decent buck. So fingers crossed, there's a big boy in here. He doesn't look like a bad deer though. Cool buck. So I was watching that 2x3 buck and he just bedded down. He's with the doe too, so that's probably 8 deer I've seen in the last 15 minutes while sitting here glassing. But he's only a 2x3, but he's got a really cool kicker coming out of his base, about a 4 or 5 inch long, just spike coming out at the base. It's really cool looking. If he was a 3 on the other side and maybe a hair wider, I'd probably want to shoot him, but I think he's gonna get a pass today too. Really cool buck though. He just bedded down now. Well, turned up another nice buck. Again, I don't think he's a shooter. He's just a young deer. But nice little 3-point. A lot of deer back in here, so I think this is a good spot. I still haven't even really picked it apart completely, but I think he's all by himself. So that other 2x3 with the little kicker coming out, he was with the doe and was kind of rutting, so I don't think the rut's quite here yet. I think it's just these younger deer that are pushing, but The weather's nice, and these big boys should be coming out anytime now. I think it's time for a lunch break. I might stay back here for the rest of the afternoon. It's kind of a hike to get back in here, but there's a lot of deer in this canyon. And who knows, big buck might show up, so I might just hang out here for the afternoon up on this point and just wait and watch. But now it's time for a lunch break. Hiking for a little bit now. Decided to pack up and kind of make a giant loop back to the truck. I've got about an hour and a half of light left. So far just 2 does, but I'm really liking this country, so I know there's got to be a good buck in here. On top of the world, having a blast, trying to kill a deer. Well guys, that's a wrap on today. Hunted all the way back to the truck, just seen some does. But overall, it was a good day. Seen 5 bucks and I don't know, 12 does, probably more than that. Just nothing I wanted to shoot. Still trying to dig up that old mature buck, but it's all right. We'll be back in the morning, bright and early. It's a good spot. I think I'm gonna hike back into that canyon I found. There's a lot of deer back there, and I think it's just a matter of time before one of these bigger bucks makes a mistake. So we'll be back at it in the morning.